we want to explore, we want to know, or we want to give tidbits on how we can raise children in the diaspora to still know their culture. As we all can believe, children who are raised in the diaspora many times are lost in their own or in their mother's tongue culture or in their parents' culture. Why? Because they are confused. I've come in contact with some of these children, and then they will say to me, I know their parents very well, and I know that they are from the African descent. And then these children will tell me, no, I'm Dutch. Because they don't know any other, even they don't even believe that their parents' country is also their own country. So they say, and I quote, my father and my mother, they are from Ghana, or they are from Nigeria, but I am from Holland. So I see that they have they have what we call culture shock and crisis all around them, because they don't know which country to call their own, whether from the African country or from Holland. They don't know which one is really their country. So they find it very, very difficult. So to just give a little bit of tidbits how we can raise our children who are born here or who are in the diaspora, or to still know our culture, we have decided, Majesty TV decided to invite a Queen Mother to our studio live, a Queen Mother from Ghana, so that but she is also a mother who is also raising her own children under the diaspora. So she is here live in the studio, and she is going to tell us the best way that we can raise our children to still know our culture, so that they are not totally lost. So this hour, I want all our viewers all over the world to help me receive the Queen Mother by the title Nana Sewa Bonsu Ajedabi. She is a Queen Mother from the Ashanti region, from the Enwia district in Ghana. So Queen Mother, I welcome you to Majesty Christian Television Network. Awesome. Thank you for being with us this evening. The Queen Mother is also the CEO of Edimpa Foundation, which is a non-profiting organization that is based here. So Queen Mother, please tell us a little bit about what you are doing.
Thank you, my dear sister and Apostle Helen.
Yes.
Thank you for welcoming me in your studio, and I say thank you at the first of your invitation.
Yes.
I am myself welcoming your home and your station. So viewers, good evening. And you are also welcome to listen to us this evening about this situation.
Yeah.
You started with where do I start? I start from my name.
Yes.
Here, they call me Princela Ajidebi. I entitled on 2 stools in my village.
Wow.
The first one of my princess, and if you go in my dialect, you say Tanojumo princess. And then I am the community holder supporter for the Queen Motherships too.
Wow.
Which is on Kosohima of Ehwiakwabre. And then I am also an active mother.
Yes.
In education and and the children from primary, from the kindergarten,
yes,
to the university level.
Yes.
So everywhere, I think in the eyes of the kids in Southeast, I'm very popular with them.
Yeah.
By this coming with them, telling them story. I am coming from a background of raised by great grandparents.
Yes.
So I am very much a friend of old people. So I grown up to be out free time being around, being active in the weaker side.
Yeah.
If I say weaker side, I mean that the old people or the young people, I can see a little bit weak and their side there.
Okay.
So I use the experience what I had in my childhood
Yes.
to tell them as I'm doing with my own. Also, as I say, I'm a mother too.
Yes.
So a mother of 5.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
how I did with them.
Yes.
And then how I'm doing right now in Amsterdam here.
Yeah.
And also bringing out a foundation called Edimpa.
Yeah.
Edimpa is a Chi language and a Kan language.
Yeah.
It means something.
Okay.
It said a good name is better than riches.
Wow.
Edimpa
Yes.
yes. Ahunya.
Yeah.
Leave a good name there for the future. They come and see it that, oh, this name, I know this person. This
Yes.
name is coming from this side of Africa.
Yes.
Oh, I've reading a book of this person or this or that. But I always saying this, but it makes some mothers laughter that I tell them there is no perfect mother. So when you see me active with my children or son, don't say that I have also weaker side.
Yeah.
I am not perfect. It's by His grace.
Yes.
Yeah, when it comes good with you. So
Okay.
this is just try your best.
Oh, wow.
Just try your best.
Thank you. Thank you so much, the Queen Mother. We would like you to tell our viewers raising children in the diaspora. Is it always very easy?
No.
I mean, in regards to these children as well, getting to know a bit about their culture, is it very easy?
It's not. It's not. It's not. When you come and tell me this, and I say, why? Because I'm even right now in that situation. I'm in the river now, swimming in there, try to get myself out or to catch a good fish in there. And then you are asking me to come and talk about this. It's not easy at all. It's not. It's
Okay.
not. It's not. Because if even you come on the natural creature,
Yes.
you see, when you take a fish from the lake and put it in the sea, they don't feel comfortable.
No.
They become so stressful there because it's coming from the lake.
Yeah.
And the one coming from the sea is not the same behavior going to behave in that is lake. You see? So, yeah, that's how it is.
Okay.
Raising them.
It's not very, very, very
Yeah,
easy.
so but always we believe in the Lord that to raise the child as the way it have to, so that
Yes.
when it grows, we
Yes.
believe that. But
Yes.
yeah.
So the Bible tells us that we have to raise our children in the way they should go, so that when they grow up, they will not depart from that way. So you strongly believe in that
And
biblical principle.
Sometimes they do.
They depart.
Do. They depart.
Yeah,
depart.
but
Look, you raising your child, going to the morning to wake your child up.
yes.
Say good morning, my dear. How did you slept? A lazy child will start from lazy saying, "No, I didn't sleep good. I have nightmare and all this." But just carry on. Good morning, my dear. Wake your child up in the morning by good morning. Let the child see how good it is, because the Lord is the day that the Lord have given you, that you have to enjoy in it. So before you start today thanking God, let your child knows that this is good morning.
So, good mother. So, what you are trying to tell the other mothers who are listening to us right now is that you can still raise children in this culture, or children in diaspora, to know a very good ethics. Is that?
Yes.
All right. So, in trying to get them to know our culture believes that when a child gets up in the morning, the child has to greet the parents, or the child has to know that the morning is good. From what you're explaining.
It is, because this is what we do. Let the child know. Look, Sometimes we do some things, and when they're grown up, they are departing from it. We don't see that part of it is coming from I call them the photocopy machine. If you know the photocopy machine very well, this is what we have in their homes. Our children, they are photocopy of us. How you talk to them, how you talk to them.
Yes.
You go and stand in front of the door. Hey, wake up! Don't you know it's 7 o'clock? You going to school? Get up! And you have already spoiled that the good morning to the
Okay.
child. Number one, you put a stress there.
Right, but what we are talking about is raising them to know our culture. So our culture is that we have to let them know that you get up in the morning, you don't say hi.
No.
You don't say hi, because here we say hi, hi. You know, hi, pa, hi, man.
What is why?
And sometimes they don't even hi you.
No.
All right, so the talk less of saying good morning, because when you say good morning now, it's like it's outdated. Is it not?
Yes.
So what are you saying to mothers who are listening to us, or other parents who are raising their children in the diaspora? What aspect of the culture are we supposed to impact to our children?
Yeah, we do accept that they are born
So we
here.
start from the
This is-
system of
Yes.
the greeting. Let's
Yes,
start from there. So
yes,
how
yes.
would we impact them?
We start to talk to them, whether angry or what. Good morning.
Okay.
How are you today? Did you sleep good? You start storing, say, you know that we don't have much time, so go and take shower, then we carry on later.
Okay.
Nice. So you're making it,
Okay.
you're growing.
Yeah.
So when done, you go breakfast with your child. One thing that you should remember, should never let your child leave home without breakfast with you.
Okay.
Never.
Okay.
Never do that. Let your child to have breakfast before leaving the house and go to school.
Okay.
And know how your child is. By taking the breakfast, you can see the face of your child. It was well washed or well, good morning.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is good morning.
Okay.
Good morning is not the greetings. Good morning. I want to see if something good with you.
Okay.
If I don't feel well, you look at my face, you can see that it's not good. So the good morning is not just the greetings.
Okay.
Good about you. I want to see you. Finish everything, dress up, I see you before leaving with you honor. In my belief, what I believe, the prayer before saying goodbye to you, or if a child that I have to take the child to the school, we should always have being active. Talk to the child, don't shout on them, don't do it. It's not perfect. We do it, I do too.
Okay.
But sometimes I get regret. Oh, why did I? So I have a young child. She's 11 now. She comes and she said, Mommy, you shouting at me. So I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. Say sorry too. She's learning. He's learning.
Okay.
Then sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So that when he or she grown up, going to have a relationship with somebody's daughter or somebody's son,
Yes.
when it offend the person, knows how to
Say
apologize.
sorry, yes.
So that is the reason I said they are our photocopy machine. Just say sorry.
Okay.
Don't say that, oh, what? No. Good. I'm sorry. What did you say? Pardon me. You didn't hear the child. Mom, excuse me. Pardon me. What did you say? So the more you do it, not just one day, the more you doing it, the child taking something in there. There is no any perfect way, but we're trying our best with how we talking to them. Good morning, welcome home. You see, sometimes this hoiting,
Yeah.
they come with a hoy.
Yeah.
It's the greetings of the Dutch people.
Yeah.
But not all the homes of the Dutch people, they say that hoy.
Okay. So then what do we tell our children?
So you see that
How do we
hoy.
tell them to greet?
Come home or knock the door, be in there. Good afternoon, ma.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Dad. Please have time for that time. Try and do your best. The time that the child coming from school, home, let this child meet you.
Okay.
Have appointment, whatever you're doing.
Okay.
Be there.
Okay.
So coming from outside today, she know that he or she know I'm coming to meet someone. Oh, hello, ma'am. I'm home. Oh, are you there? Oh, okay, welcome. Get to the person, get to the child. Yeah, they are people, so I call them person too.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They are.
So, welcome home.
Okay.
With a smile.
Yeah.
Hey, how was it? How was your day?
Yeah.
or they never give you a positive,
Yes.
Much of the time there is much complaints. So you can't have all positive that it was good or something. Yeah, it's good. What was it? What was it good about? What did you do? One
Okay.
is good. Please have time. Ase or him. Was it?
Good.
Yeah.
All
Is
right.
it good?
So, are you saying to all of the people who are listening to us that these are the things parents do in
Yes.
where we are coming
Yes.
from Africa?
Yes.
They have the time
Yes.
to interact with their children this way.
Yes. Yes.
Because in this culture, it's like you don't have time interacting with them.
Yes.
You are rushing to your work. You are rushing to another appointment, and the child comes in only to see an empty home.
Let me tell you something.
Tell me.
When you were little, when mommy or daddy send you to grandpa or grandma,
Mm-hmm.
when you got grandma, grandpa, say, oh, hello, Helen, welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my mom sent me to come and tell you. Say, wait, you okay?
Mm-hmm.
How was your mom? You see that?
Yeah.
You took something wrong. How was my mom?
Yes.
Welcome. She said what? Sit down then. Do you want some water? Do you want some? So they are they were teaching us something.
Oh, yes.
So to ask you, what brings you?
Yeah.
Because they want you to take time by greeting
Yes.
and how behaving
Yes.
to approach to them.
Okay.
So welcome. And then they ask you, what brings you?
Yeah.
Yeah, mom said that she want to see you, or she doesn't feel, or she wants something, or she want to talk, whatever the message is.
Yes.
Now you tell her, oh, okay. So, is everything okay with you? Yes, Grandma, everything okay with me. Grandma, I have to go. She said I shouldn't stay, or that I know. Yeah, tell them that it shall be well with you too. So, you see the blessing there.
Yes.
So you are going, your brain, your everything is like, honey inside your, grandma, you see. Sometimes grandma have something, they can give you something.
Yeah, it's true.
So you love to, you see. We are in hurry. When you say, go to grandma, because grandma always, not material things, the way they will talk to you, the way they will embrace you, you feel something. You see, so those who were raised by these people, they are quite different.
Different.
Much of the time I have problem with my friend working on. So why do you waste time greetings and when I see you, oh, Priscilla, oh, Nana, how are you? Oh, I'm doing well, thank you. How are you too? Is
Okay.
everybody okay?
Yeah.
This is where I'm coming from. So I'm trying to raise my children that way.
Yes.
And even the child coming home, not to leave the trousers here, to put it clean.
Oh,
So,
okay. Their dressing system.
You see,
That's what you are saying now.
You can see also by the body language. Tell them, if you don't need it, then take it out and walk naked. Then you are fine. Then the child or the boy seeing that, mommy doesn't like it. And sometimes use their picture and show it to them. How do you see you here and there? You say, oh, I was young. You say, yeah, you are so perfect, so handsome, so beautiful there.
Yeah.
Look at how you were standing, so glamorous.
Yeah.
Did somebody told you that when you dress like this, how you say, no, nobody done? I'm telling you, it's perfect. You look so good.
Wow.
Give them something, some tips. Make them, you see. So next time they are coming with in front of you, they're coming on a humble way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah.
Awesome. Well, somebody who is just tuning in now, we are discussing with the Queen Mother here on how we can raise our children in the diaspora to still know a bit of our culture. You may give us a call on the studio line, which is 02033 74160. Should you want to interact with the Queen Mother, Nana Sewa Bonsu Ajedabi. Now, can we talk about the eating system here and from our culture? Because the children who are raised here use left hand to do everything they want.
Okay.
Right. So how do you make her understand that using left hand and eating in the public, is that it's not very advisable in our culture?
Please, you should let your child know in between the both hands. Yes, let them know that, it is well. left and right is hands. But there is works of both of them. You can use both hands to do everything, but not everything. There is one of the hand is negative in doing it. For example,
You can-
going to the loo, cleaning up, you use the left hand to do that.
Okay.
So sometimes when we are little, you see, they can use even their nails to take some of the germs and then they dip in the food to take it. So in our ancestors let us know that using the left hand to wave a grown-up person is not respectful,
Oh, yeah?
because this is the one you use it to
Really?
to clean your back.
Oh, really?
I mean, we are in the modern ways. I should let your child know what I'm talking about. Maybe the child thinking that the back, not this back that we're talking, the anus, the toilet they went.
Yeah.
When they made the be in the toilet.
Yeah.
So they use this left hand. Let the child knows that you use the left hand to clean yourself, and then the right hand to wash both of them very well. Don't use the left hand and dip in the food and eat, because you most of the time use that one in the toilet. And don't use that one to wave a grown up or to say, oh, good morning, dad. It's not respect, because you given the already the title already. This person I'm waving because I look at this person like the loo I'm coming out from.
Wow, really?
Yes.
And are they allowed to use the left hand to shake?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's
So
not
even
as
though we're
simple.
in the diaspora, we don't need to. We must let our children know that it's not good to use the left hand
Yes.
to do some of those things.
So most of the time, if our children from here going to Africa, when they go on holidays,
Yeah.
they go to the grandparents or the family people. You can see some people. You see, we are in the modern time, so they know it and everything. Sometimes in my village, when a grown up, your child is there, say, "Oh, Nana, Nana Memoajo," he called the child, "Come here. Who is your mom? Which house are you coming from?" "Oh, I'm a son or I'm a daughter of this person." So, okay, next time, don't use that hand to greet any grown-up again.
Really?
And when you want to greet elders, approach to them saying, "Grandpa," or elders, "Good evening," good morning, good afternoon is also accepted.
Really?
So you teach them that way. Tell them, because you can have your award by your child going to holidays in your in your country by approaching the family or in the public places.
Yes.
Yes. The body language is there, because this is how the person have been raised here.
Okay.
You see, try to let your child, they have kind of behavior also here. But UK, you don't say, UK, you call your child, they can respond yes ma'am or yes dad. But here, yeah, we is here. Me, my home, when they do it to me too. So when I call my daughter, she say yeah, and I say I'm there. And later she will say yeah, and I will say, then they come to me, "I thought you called me," and I say yes. "I thought you respond to somebody else." "Oh yes ma'am."
Oh, okay.
Then I say okay.
Right.
What are you doing? Then we start talking. Then they see that if I'm not responding, then they respond, "I didn't like it."
Okay. All right. So you teach them how to respond when they are
Yes.
being called.
Yes.
Not to say yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. And to say yeah only with one word. Yeah. You know, yeah, man.
Yahoo.
Okay.
I ask them, Yahoo.
Okay.
Yahoo.
Right. So how do you see the children who are raised here? You know, the children who are raised here are more expressive. Sometimes they can be very, when you look at them, at the way they express themselves, it's like it's becoming disrespectful.
Yes.
So how do we teach them to blend with our culture then?
And sometimes
Because when they are talking, they are looking at you right inside your eyes, which
Yeah.
is good. Which is good for me.
Well, sometimes we don't understand them. We do not listen to them. So we think that they are disrespectful. They're watching your eye to know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
when somebody is angry, you can't be angry by laughing or
No,
smiling.
no.
So they see it in your face.
Yeah.
So they want to know what I'm talking with you. Do you like it? Did you understand it?
Okay.
Do you mean, are you listening to me? Are you listening to me?
Yes.
I'm coming from outside. Mom, I come. I'm in trouble or something. I need to talk with you now. You see? So I need you. But most of the time, I see mommy doesn't have time for me. She's over there, she's on the phone, she's on the there, and talking all that much. You should have a kind of privilege of cutting your things, arrange them. Before we didn't know, but now as we know, this is how we have to do it. Because when they need our attention, you don't give that attention, it turns onto you a trouble.
Yes. Wow.
Yes.
So parents out there must learn to give their children adequate attention.
Yes.
Okay, so when we take our kids to Africa and then they are looking into the eyes of their uncles and aunts and speaking, those ones down there shouldn't see it as disrespect?
No, they don't.
Speak loud so that we can hear you, Queen Mother.
They don't. They don't see that you are disrespectful.
Yeah?
They understand. Some great parents, they ask, why are you looking at me so? They say, and the children, they use their shoulder, they do this. And my grandpa is still alive. So when my child go to Ghana, and then when he talk to them, and when they do this, he said, what is this? He said,
Yeah.
and then when they do that, the grandpa also do this. He said, now let's talk. Now let's talk. He said, yeah, I don't know. He said, oh, so I don't know. It's on your shoulders. Now use your mouth. You see, you told me, I don't know. I know that you don't know now. But when you do this, what is this? I don't know what. So, yeah, it's not easy.
So how do you help them to correct that aspect? How do you help them? How do you help them to correct? Because that is not our culture.
No.
When they are talking to you, you do like this. So
No.
they are not being understood over
You
there.
start from home. Charity begins at home.
So how do you help them to correct that
You
side?
started from home. You tell them that, oh, talk to me. Why do you use your shoulders? Do I know what is on your shoulders?
Really?
Yeah. Talk to me. What's the problem? So if you don't tell me doing this, me too, I do this. Because I don't know what is on your shoulder. And sometimes I tease them. I say, what is that? They say, what? And I say, what? You doing this? So, oh, Mom, I say, I don't know. Oh, you don't know. Okay, now you are talking. Because you're doing this, I don't know what you mean.
Okay.
So, you use your mouth to talk to me. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So when they do like this, means I don't know.
Yes.
Oh God. So in Africa, you know that we normally greet our elderly ones. We don't bring our hand and we shake them. We don't shake them because we normally greet by hugging.
Yeah.
You know, when you see an uncle or an aunt, you just go and hug.
Yes.
So sometimes even they will still want to carry you. They will still want to carry you and put you in their laps and
Yes.
carry the kids and put them there. So how do the kids here wouldn't want to do that?
I can see that I have been experiencing some things that I like it and I grew up here. I grew up in Europe here. I grew up in France. So French language is also second language to me. So I grew up and I like it. With this, I found out that even coming in abusive homes and all this. Okay, we are lucky that we are here. They let us see how the abusive come. We get it around our family, the people around us. You see, when we were young, even just a neighbor, you don't know what is inside the mind of this neighbor. When they see you as a puberty, you see, when the ages of 8, 9, 10, you see you get in the shape. So they call you, oh, Uncle, good day. Oh, come here, long time. I haven't seen. Sit down. So we learned that don't do it anymore.
Okay.
Don't do it because they put you here. Some fathers or uncles, when you want to get, oh, sit down. Why are you so in hurry? Something in their mind. I'm sorry to say that.
Wow.
Try to recognize this. This is where we get our abusive. Because we didn't know. We thought that, they like you. You see, 1 hour later, my mom, I thank God, she told me, if somebody touch you the place that you don't like it, tell the person that don't do that, I don't like it. You see, some old people they can see you when your breast is coming out, they can touch, you get big. Don't let them.
Okay.
Don't let them. This is where we get the abusive.
Yeah.
We get it around people around us.
Okay.
So I thank God that here, the children, they don't want to approach you. If they use their hand to give you a handshake, it's okay. It's fine. And when you go to Africa, good evening, mom, good evening, dad, or good evening, it's all, there's handshake, it's fine.
Yeah.
But to go giving a hug or sitting on their laps, say, no, thank you.
Yes. Well, if you are out there and you are a parent and you are listening to this, we are talking on how to raise children in the diaspora to still know a bit of our culture. Because some of them seem too lost and they do not even know that they are from Africa anymore. So our discussion with the Queen Mother today is to open their eyes or to help the parents out there to know the areas they have to educate their children, so that when they go on holiday in Africa, they will fit in properly. That's what we are talking about.
And I want to tell you, say something also about education. Education starting from home. Teach your child or train your child from home before going to school by telling them story. Try to be active parents around your child. Don't let your child, you see, the hours that children are using in school is more than what you are being at home with.
Yeah.
Look at this child coming home. You just have at least, let's see, about 3 hours old. The child having more hours in the school.
Yeah.
So somebody is teaching your child, giving something in your child brain and all this.
Yeah.
Do your best. Don't let it end there. In the evenings, try to sit down and then say something. Tell Anansi story. You can make story by yourself.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. As you use some of my books, I tell stories in the libraries around the southeast here.
Yeah.
Like in our 4th of July, I will be here in the southeast here at the library. You just come and witness something with your child, you mother and father and the child is come and sit down and see what I'm talking about. Because I sat around my grandma and then she telling me story every time. Look at Anansi, Nancy ran from outside, want to go to grandma. He was happy to go to grandma's home. Okay. He reached there and then grandma saw Nancy. She was very happy and then said, she knows the favorite food of the grandson.
Yeah.
So the boy asked him, hey, do you have something for me to do for you?
Yeah.
And at that time, grandma was busy in the garden.
Yeah.
So he said that I want to help you. Then grandma remembered that she have to cook and give to the grandchild.
Yeah.
When she was cooking, she was short of some of the spices.
Yeah.
And tell the boy that don't go near the pot there, it's hot. So I'm coming, I'm going to get a spicy. So when the boy didn't listen, the boy followed the smell of the beans on the fire.
Wow.
And when grandma wasn't there, Nancy went there to go and steal some of them and taste and see. I want to taste what is smelling good. He tasted the first one and then he said, I'm going to try another one.
Wow.
And he do the second one. He carry on. So lately, had some noise over there. The bears was eating the beans that the grandma have to seed on the ground. And then the bears ran inside there. So Nancy heard the voices coming there. He was afraid. So he put some of the beans, hot one, in there and then put on top his head. He's a child.
Really?
Because grandma told him that don't go there, don't take it. So now we learn something about it that when grandma tell you that or mother say that don't touch this, ask mama that, Mom, if I touch it, what will happen? This is where we are coming from. You see, when you are teenage as a puberty, they tell you that be careful of boys, be careful of girls. They did not tell you that if you go mingle with them, now you are in menstruation, you can get pregnant.
Yes,
they
exactly.
won't tell you straight.
No.
Tell me. Let me know. What is it? Don't go there, don't go there. This person is not evil. Even you, mommy, that you are telling me that I should be very careful with the boys. I have brothers. My brother is a boy.
Yeah.
And me too, I'm a girl.
Yeah.
So if I have to take these people, I see them dangerous, then I should not go around my brother. I won't talk to my brother. Tell them what it is.
All
so
right.
this is my story that I wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the boy went there, do that, because grandma didn't tell him that it's hot. If he take a hot and he's going to burn himself. So he put this on top his head, and then he get burnt, he get burned, all the hair was...
Really? Oh, so that's the story here.
Yes,
About that's why the announcer is having bald hair.
You see?
Oh,
so
okay.
I use this to tell them, the parents, tell them, don't tell your child that this your age, you have menstruated. So if you go, boys are very dangerous, and don't do that, or don't be careful, don't mingle with girls.
Yeah.
We are all human beings. Okay. I have brothers and sisters.
All right.
So tell me the truth.
So tell them the truth that they will be pregnant.
Yes.
And that can affect their education.
Yes.
All right.
If you want to have a better future, go to your school.
Oh,
and
awesome.
graduate and have brighter future. You see? So sitting down with your child, telling some kind of stories and all this, and they start to like you.
Yeah.
They love you. You become active parents. Have a time with them.
Yeah.
So they're growing up and having something in you. Then taking inside there.
Yes.
I was having something. These people I'm talking about, they have passed away long time, but still I remember what I was having with them.
Yes, your parents, your grandma.
So I have the education from home before getting to school. With that, you see, the more you tell your child stories, you see, they go to school, they become perfect. They won't stay on the VMBO or something. They will go higher because they know what story, how to tell a history or something to read. They see that it's important. So I like stories.
So by telling those stories, like the Anansi story, which you've written a book, well, those who are just listening to us, the Queen Mother have written her own book about Anansi. So this is a story book for kids. All right. So in what way does it pass over our culture to them?
It passes our culture that if you don't know how to active about your child, how to tell the child stories, you know something. I know you know. You remember a story, what grandma told you before, and you laugh with the grandma. Do that with the child. Call the child and tell the child something. You see, I told you, as Kwakwa Nancy, grandma didn't tell Kwakwa Nancy that pot is too hot. She shouldn't take it. He did it. Tell that it's dangerous. That is fire.
Yeah.
If not, he's going to burn himself. Tell the child, not the boys are dangerous, not the girls are dangerous. Tell them, if you don't know, if you do this, you get pregnant. Tell them no. Stay distance. We can play and do everything. You can do that.
Okay.
You have many stories. So with this, I translate in a Dutch language. This is not the original of me. I have other books which is coming out 29th of August. You will see all that live in Amsterdam here. And I'm going to put it in schools and also libraries. This is a copyright from a friend from Ghana. And I translate to Dutch.
Okay.
Because the same story I have with grandma, and he wrote it in English in my own language, and I bring it in English and also in Dutch language, so that you are telling the child and the child reading it and they love it.
Wow, awesome. So we are going to Queen Mother. We are about to round up now, but then one question I want to ask you has to do with the children are very inquisitive. The children who are in the diaspora, who are born here, they are more inquisitive than those who are at home. Okay, so how would they be able to blend with our own culture? Because over there, when you ask question, it's not everything that you hear, right? When you ask mommy question, not everything that she tells you or the papa tells you, but these kids want to know. So how would that aspect of our culture, are we supposed to impact it on them? Because for me, I see it very retrogressive. The children are supposed to know when they ask. So what do you have to say regarding to that?
Tell them the truth. Tell them. Because Be very friendly with your child, whether good or bad. Tell them, because if not, they get themselves into trouble why they never thinking.
Yeah.
I remember my daughter did something, and I asked her, why did you do that? She turned around and tell the father that I don't think sometimes. And it's true. They action first. Never think about it. But you tell the child about what is going to happen in future, whether thinking or not thinking.
Yeah.
He knows that this, you want to do this to me. Please, let's stay friends.
Yeah.
But I want my better future.
Yeah.
Mommy or daddy told me that if I take my time to graduate and be in there, whatever I want in a human being or men or girls, they will be lined up as any color that I want, I can grab them.
Okay.
And I'm okay. So tell them the truth.
The truth.
Don't hide it to them, please. Tell them.
So when they ask
about
you
sex,
you tell them. They ask, maybe there are some who are single parents. They ask you about the other partner. Why are you single? And so at what point did you become a single mother or a single father? Then you have to be able to tell them the truth.
yes,
Is that?
yes. I remember one of my elder sisters. She went on holiday with a little child of 5 years, and then it comes that they couldn't help it. So they thought that the child was sleeping. So the child heard that something was going on there. She lifted her head and she said, "Dad, what are you doing?" He said, "We are running." And then the child slept again. Later, when they finished, the child said, "Daddy, have you finished running?" Do you?
Yes.
Do you think she didn't see what was going on?
What? Myself, I'm lost. So they were having intimacy.
They were having intimacy.
Oh,
and then the
okay.
child heard the noise. And then she woke up. She said, "Dad, what are you doing?" And Daddy quickly responded, "We are running." And then she did not say anything.
Yeah.
She
Slept.
let them
Have their run.
And later, when it was quiet in the room, Daddy, he said, yes. He said, "Are you done? Have you finished running?" He said, yes. He said, "Okay, good night." Tell them what's going on. Tell them the truth.
Well, I think with this we are bringing our discussion to a close. Tell your children what you are doing. Not that you are running. Okay, that's what the Queen Mother is saying.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much
You're welcome.
for being with us today. By the way, I compliment your dressing. It's so beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you too that you're laughing with me. I like laughing. So
all right.
thank you
This
too.
has come to you from the waves of Majesty Christian Television Network. Don't forget, the Queen Mother is inviting you on the 4th of July for the launching of her book.
Not lunching, to come and listen the story, Anansi story,
To come and listen to the Anansi story with your child.
at the library Oba in Amsterdam Sport here, Frankima here. Yeah, 2:00 in the afternoon.
Yes.
It won't take too much of your time, just 1 hour. Then you're going to learn how to talk with your child in the stories, how to make it yourself, how to give them an answer story, tell them something, laughter, something they keep in their heart.
Yes.
I grew up that what I heard from my grandma, I keep it and I'm writing in it. God bless you so much. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Queen Mother. It has been a pleasure being with you.
Precious.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Well, you out there, we just keep listening and know that Majesty TV, they still have so many other good things to bring along your way. Have fun. Bye.